I'm just going to take it near a mining area. There's a hole behind me. Go check it out. I thought it was deeper than that, but it's not. Not too bad. Over there, there's going to be a massive drop, so I'm going to have to be heaps careful where I'm walking. There's another one just over here. See? So those hills, whenever you see a hill like that, that's as deep as the ground goes, as deep as the hole is. So if you see a massive hill, it's probably very deep to fall down. So you've got to be very careful walking around. I just walked all the way to the golf course and walked to the highway, and I'm walking from the highway heading towards the airport, which is grab my drink bottle and then I'm off again. Walk and see what we see on my journey. There's a truck behind me. There's another hole. That is deep. I wouldn't want to fall down that. That's a really deep hole. There's lots of tin scattered around. So whenever you see tin laying on the ground covering something, it's probably covering a hole. So it would not be a best idea to go walking on the tin. 3-corner jacket wash. I don't really like sticking to pathways. I like exploring a bit. There's heaps of gypsum crystals whenever I walk along and find them. I am being careful while touching them because they can splinter, and it wouldn't be a good idea to get a splinter in one of them. There's another piece. doesn't take much for it to break. Just breaks into shards. Desert out here. I like it. Sorry if the camera's a bit shaky. Oh, they've already passed the turn to the airport. The airport. Opal mine over there. We're basically back at the town. I think it's taken me 2 hours to do the walk from town to the golf course and to here. Although I have taken my time a little bit. Somewhere around here there's some holes. I'm not going to get too close to them, but I'll get close enough. It's so easy to get distracted by your phone if you're not paying attention or just anything. You literally have to be looking at the ground and paying attention to everything. Holes can be anywhere. There's a hole over there. Next to that hill there. Oh yeah, and there's one, so there's one here, there's a small one, know how big that one is, but that's, I'm trying to reach over as far as I can. That's another one. And here's another one. As well, that ground is really loose and soft. So I'm standing here, it's a dry day. The ground is hard, but I can't rely on that because you can still slip. On wet days, it's really bad. Yeah, I'll never go near any holes on a wet day. Definitely not. Big rock. Wouldn't like that to fall down. It's good to have a fly net because there's tons of flies out here. You won't get left alone, and your drink bottle won't get left alone either. It's pretty sunny out here today. I was out in the sun so much the past couple days. The back of my neck is just burnt. Absolutely burnt. I don't know if you can tell or see that or not. Anyway, I am just absolutely burnt. Put some cream on it this morning, but it's still burning. Got a lot of machines here. So I've got the road behind me, the main road that heads up to Coober Pedy, which I'm basically here already. These machines on the side of the road. Usually there's been other vehicles parked there and they're gone. Oh no, they're gone. They're here. They're just okay. It's just behind it. close to one of these machines over here. I hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Here. Got cactuses down there. Cactuses. There's a whole bunch of them. The three-corner jacks here are so sharp. You can see them. There's spikes on it. There's a three-corner jack in the desert. There's that. Oops. The little cactus bush here. It's got all prickles on it. Probably what it comes from. I step on a few things and then I get something in my shoe. Drink water. Nothing else but water. Water is so good. I don't even like room temperature water. I like ice cold water. Especially after exercising, it just feels a lot better. It tastes better. Made it to the Coober Pedy sign. There's the sign. If we were to turn right, it goes to Cadney Park or Alice Springs. There's a truck gonna go by. I just think it's funny when you get to Coober Pedy, you see a sign on the side of the road and it says how many K's it is to get to the town. So just say Coober Pedy will be CP. So it'd be bad if you passed Coober Pedy, because then you got Cadney Park next, which is also CP. So you get a little bit confused. So you definitely got to watch what way you get off the highway. Travel another 200 k's out of town. Coober Pedy welcomes you, although it's probably backwards on the phone to see. Might find some opal. I'm usually pretty good at spotting opal. Heaps quiet. I'm saying that it's quiet every weekend. There's not much to do out here in the desert. I thought it would be nice to record my journey, then I can say where I've been. Behind me. No one would really be let to go along there. I'm sure you'd have to have a miner's permit to go there. I didn't even know who owns the land. Not my problem. I don't want to get a miner's permit. I just want to be able to go wherever and just do it for free. There's plenty of it in town for free. If you can look in the right spots. There's a hole in there, and I can't see with my glasses. There's a hole there. I don't know how deep it goes. It's not too hot out here, but it is sunny. Tiniest little bit. I see a shine of blue in there. I just can't show it properly on the camera, but there is stuff around. I will find more. I'm pretty hopeful. Be nice if the next piece is a good piece. Shining blue. You can find nice shiny little bits here. Nothing. There are 3 tiny little bits. It's nice when the sun reflects on it. Some bits they feel like glass just because they're so sharp. So more or less the pieces that I find are more potch than opal. They haven't got much colour in it. All the hills have disappeared. town, everything's getting back to flat land. There is heaps of scrap metal. Heaps of it. Gonna come do an alien movie. Got plenty of parts for it. Over there. Where am I pointing? I can't even tell where I'm pointing. There's a car over there. A lot of abandoned cars. Nice and quiet out here. All I hear is the breeze. I'm carrying my bottle because it was leaking in my bag. Bit of a pain. If you're watching this, you should be drinking water. Drink plenty of water. We've made it to the seat, so we can sit down. And there's love hearts there that I did. Love stones. Alright, I'm gonna sit down. I'm getting really hungry. I'm glad I'm back at town. It's not far from the servo either. I can either go this footpath, which takes me back to the park. I can cut through the park and it'll go through the football oval, or I can go that way, which goes up to the highway and can turn on the main road, and that will lead me down to the servo. But I'm going to take the shortcut and go through the football oval so I can get to the servo quicker. So when you're coming to the highway, looking for opal, that's not a good area. You can find slight opal along this track. I found slight opal along that track, but there's mainly lots of opal and potch coming down this way, I see. And then there's a footpath. I don't know if you can see the car driving over there or not, but there's a footpath over there. I've found some over there. So it just depends where you're walking and where you find it. I think the biggest bit I did record. I think I recorded the biggest bit I found, but I had to dig it out. Looks small, like a small stone on the surface, and they try to dig it out, and it's massive underneath. Not massive, but at least a big size. I still like finding potch. It just gives me something to do. Fly. A couple of flies. The town's so quiet. It's like there's hardly any tourists here. Well, I'm going to sleep good later after a 2-hour walk. I had an ice drink bottle. I just froze it with water that I froze last night, and it's only just starting to melt. It melts slower in my bag, but if I'm holding it and the sun is hitting it, it melts quicker. I've walked to the airport a couple of times. When I first started walking around, everything seems far away. Now I do it, it's like everything seems so small. I'm probably walk around pretty quick. Yeah, it was just a spot that passed. Mainly around that bend that I was busy looking around. This is the best spot to look for it, for potch or opal. Literally a little bit just there. And you find the tiniest little specks of it. It's like, can't do much with it, but lights to the stadium. And heaps of cars there last night. Something must have been going on. I think they must have had a Santa Claus there for the families. Take me anywhere and I'll literally spot opal. Because it's exposed to the sun, it gets lots of cracks on it. There's heaps of cracks. This one has green going in it. This one is colourful. Just I won't probably be able to show it on camera, but there's a little bit of green going through it. It's pretty cool. Never know what I'm going to pick up. I haven't seen any lizards today. I'm surprised. Be a good day for it. Closer. Walk through the football field. Track. I can walk through them trees, and there's a track that leads me behind that goes up to the road there. So instead of having to go straight ahead, I can make a shortcut. Yeah, so that track that I was on the highway is where people do park run, go walking on Saturdays. So I'm pretty sure every Saturday is park run. I went once. I just went by myself. There's a hole not covered over properly. We're at the football oval. Arm's getting knackered holding this camera. It's nice to come here and do some drawing. I've usually always got my drawing book on me. Alright, we'll walk over there. It's funny, I've just gone from a dry desert to the absolute greenest field in town. When you go walking around the football oval, they prefer you not to walk on the same track. Take a different footpath so then you're not ruining the grass. Oh, there's cute little birds. I'm probably going to have to stop the video in a minute. Little birds on the hill. Must be a nice day. We just went walk through the park. Just gone past the football oval. It's nice and quiet. I like to just sit on the swing and free my mind. It's this one. Okay. Sideways on it. You sit on it, you can go sideways. Cool. I'm probably going to finish this video because I'm going to go get something to eat. Alright, thanks for watching the video. I hope you have a good day. See ya.